Good evening, everyone. I'm Dr. Madhurima Bhaumik. Let us continue solving the question paper of IIT JAM Biotech. We are in question number 3. The question is, which one of the following classes of membrane protein requires ATP for transport of some specific ions or molecules across the cellular membrane? The options given are number 1, pumps. Number 2, symporters. Number 3, antiporters. And number 4, ion channels. So let us first understand what is passive transport and what is active transport. If this is clear, then answering this question becomes very easy. So basically, passive transport means when the molecules and ions are transferred across the cellular membrane in favor of the concentration gradient. What does it mean? That means if the molecule, suppose here it is higher concentration, right? This side of the membrane, it is higher concentration. So it is getting transported here, which is lower concentration. So in this condition, when the transport across the cell membrane occurs from higher concentration to lower concentration, no ATP is required. No ATP is required. Okay? So that is very important to understand that in passive transport, no ATP is required for the transportation of the molecules or ions across the cell membrane. Come to active transport. In case of the active transport, what is happening when the transport of the molecules or ions are taking place? It is taking place against the concentration gradient. That means it is taking place from lower concentration to higher concentration. Okay. So in that case, ATP is required for the transport of the molecules across the cell membrane. Now, in active transport also, there are two types of transport. What are the two types of transport? One is primary transport. Primary transport. Okay. And the second one is secondary transport. So now, in case of the primary transport, they will use directly ATP as an energy for the transport of the molecules or ions. But if it is secondary active transport, in that case, they are going to use electrochemical gradient. Okay, that is actually created by the primary active transport. So they are not using the ATP directly if it is secondary transport. Okay, now let us move into the option. Option number 4, we are going from 4 to 1. Okay, so in case of option number 4, ion channels. Okay, these ion channels are the membrane proteins which are producing pores. They are making the pores in the membrane. Okay, so as they are making the pore, the ions or the molecules are getting transferred through the pores. Okay, so this is occurring in favor of the concentration gradient. It is a passive transport. ATP is not required in this case. Okay, so this option is not correct. Let us go to the second option, that is antiporters. In this case, antiporters, they falls in this category, that is secondary active transport. Okay, so what is happening? They are using the electrochemical gradient. Okay, they are using electrochemical gradient for the transfer of the molecule and ions. They are not using ATP directly. Okay, here two different type of molecules get transferred in two different in opposite direction, actually in opposite direction, but by the use of electrochemical gradient, and the membrane proteins are secondary transporter. Okay, secondary active transporter. They are not using ATP. So option number 3 also is not correct. Okay, let us go to option number 2. Okay, symporters. In case of symporters, they are just like antiporters. They are also secondary active transporters. Okay, that means here they are also using electrochemical gradient for the transfer or the transportation of the molecules. Two different substances get transferred in the same direction, but by the use of electrochemical gradients, not ATP directly. Okay, so this option is not correct. But in case of the first option, it is falling into the category of active transport. Pumps are involved in primary active transport. Okay, primary active transport, we know primary active transport uses directly ATP. So primary active transport that uses ATP directly. What the question is asking, which membrane proteins uses ATP for transport of the ions and molecules? So this is the answer, because they are using the ATP directly for transferring the molecules and ions across the cellular membrane. Okay, so this is question number 3. The next question we will be doing in our next video. Okay, thank you.